Alright. Oh, the game kind of crashed because I... Oh, no, it did not crash. Okay. I want to open my Twitch. Alright, this looks fine. So I'm going to move these to my other monitor. Going to move OBS to my other monitor. Alright, so today we are playing Tycoon. And we're going to play the tutorial and scenario game. As you can see, I've completed all of them, but we'll start from the beginning. We'll do the tutorial first, actually. So I plan on also uploading this to YouTube. I hope that my audio is working. So let's get into it. Oh, my audio is not working. So yeah, headphones. This is my speakers, headset. I'm going to test it. We're going to no, OBS says that I can't hear this. Okay, you can hear that. Got it. Okay, so game options menu. Move the mouse from the edge of the screen to scroll the map. Zoom out button and zoom in button. Now you can also control arrow key down to zoom out and control up to zoom in again. And same goes for left and right. You can use those to rotate and view. So hotkeys are also a thing in this game. Pause is by pressing a question mark, not question mark, space bar. This is going on YouTube. All my mistakes are going on YouTube. Okay, so it doesn't really matter where you place this, but you can now do undo with backspace. Alright. Now we're going to delete a section of the fence of the lion exhibit. Do you wish to continue doing this? Yes, just for the sake of the tutorial. Now we can see how lions have escaped. Yes, everything is going well. Good grief, you've allowed the lions to run free in the zoo. What were you thinking? Well, we hope you learned your lesson. Never trust the people who write these tutorials, and never clear sections of fence in the lion's exhibit, unless you like seeing your guests flee in terror. Oh, we completed the first scenario. Let's yes, pay elected tutorial. Okay. So also C is hotkey for your construction. Yes, these are neatly placed on the inside of the exhibit. I don't care how we call it. Let's adopt a Bengal tiger. So D is the hotkey for animals. So I want to hire a zookeeper. Well, first of all, going to micro the zookeeper. Let's assign them to all 3. Place concrete paths. Right. I haven't counted them, but should be enough. Okay, so burger stands. Yeah, so the guests are throwing up, and that is because of the poop. Too much poop will make the guests throw up. They already have the benches, but I will need to place 4 of them. So I don't recommend actually placing them just on grass because the guests need to access them. Zookeeper's having a field day cleaning that up. Okay, so we need a restroom. Place it here. It's not really about aesthetics, it's just a tutorial. We do need some trash cans. We need 3 of them. Well, usually I do place them in between benches, but okay, completed the tutorial. We have haven't done anything but exhibit yet, so this is this tutorial. So 2 clouded leopards, and we have a lion. Don't have any options yet, so let's unpause. Tutorial 3. Okay, so place savanna grass in a line exhibit. So usually I just place correct terrain in Jaguar exhibit. Like this. Surely need some grass. Grass trees, and I don't like grass trees. Yeah. Need 4 of these. 4 of the correct trees. Well, we want South American trees. Guests are throwing up. Improve the lines exhibit suitability. First of all, we want some water. That's too much water. We want some dirt. Maybe we want some sand. Okay, that's too much sand. We want some rocks as well. Make a duplicate of the clouded leopard exhibit. Okay, so I think we're going to... I don't think the game really thinks about if it is an exact copy. I don't care. I will place some grass here. Too much grass. I need a toy. I need... Well, these are the cheapest, so we're going to use this. Use these. Great job. That was not a copy of the first exhibit, okay. So the next tutorial. This is the Dinosaur Digs tutorial. So you want to select Dinosaur Digs, run a tab. Construct the Dinosaur Exhibit using electric fence. I still hear the guests throwing up. So we need Allosaurus. Only one. Okay, so first things first, actually we need to place it over here to just optimize it a little bit better. Average profit. Further research conservation programs. New research and conservation programs. I mean, these are the new ones. Dinosaur digs. I cannot select. I cannot rotate. Where's my scientist? Oh, here he is. No, it's not the same. Oh, he is automatically assigned. So research and conservation. Close on the panel to continue. So Control G is, I guess, what was the control? Yes, Control V was hiding the guests. Control G is for the grid. Control F is for the foliage. And Control B is for buildings. Okay, so when Allosaurus hatches, make a suitable exhibit for it. That is perfect timing. Okay, so we want some rainforest floor for this. I do believe they want quite some grass. You know what? Usually I don't just put it all in a corner like this, but what I don't want. But okay, so there's some water as well. Usually I don't put grass in a corner like that, but no, it's just a tutorial. Okay, so delete a section of the Allosaurus exhibit. This is the lions all over again. And now he has escaped. There you go listening to us again. So actually you don't want the DRT base, because under normal circumstances you don't delete fences. This is just a waste of your money. So next tutorial, this is the Marine Mania tutorial. Okay, so new features. This should all be okay. Filter the game content by Marine Mania. A staff member. Build a dolphin tank with tank walls. Be assigned. These are cheapest. tank 1. Want to make it a bit bigger. What go? Need a filter. If you've played Freeform, you know that filters are not unlocked until after a few months. To lower tank walls. I have lowered the tank walls. Oh, I need to do it within this. I need to raise it again. I'm wasting so much money on this. Raise the tank base. Lower the tank base. Okay. Buildings. Great job. Okay. So the next. View show animals and filter content by Marine Mania. Okay. So in the tank exhibit, this is a dolphin exhibit. This is orca exhibit. Okay, so I'm going to put it in here. This is so small, just like in real life. Don't go to marine parks, people. Put an orca show thing next to the main exhibit. Okay. Animal abuse. Alright, so we want some more grandstands, some other buildings. Can only be a max of 1 tile away from the show. By the way, from the show exhibit. Add a trick to the Orca's new script. What do we have? Spray water. We first. Okay, I will just add this. And to infrequent. Okay, so now we can build this ball thing. So research, orca tricks, go. Alright. Second new scenarios. Okay. Ability to combine exhibits. Complete the land exhibit next to the walrus tank. Okay. So I'm going to place this there. Lower the walrus tank. Right. So I need to hire a zookeeper. With H or higher we can. This is a hotkey, by the way. Lower the show tank. Like this. We also complete. No, we don't want that. Alright. So we completed the tutorials. Now it's time for a real scenario. Completed all of these. Okay, small zoo beginner. 6 months to complete. Current suitability rating for 60 for at least 6 exhibits. Achieve an animal happiness of 80. Well, it should be possible. Okay, let's pause the game. Let's see what kind of animals we have. We only have Yeti. Which is expensive. Do you want that? Okay, let's unpause. You might be given animals. I haven't played scenario in quite a while. Oh, okay, now they're available. Okay, so let's get a giraffe here, let's get a moose here, let's get a dromedary camel here. Okay, now there's more animals available. Okay, so which animals are we going for? We need to exhibit 6 animals, so we have kind of 6 of these things ready cut out for us. These are all very small exhibits. I feel like polar bears are easy to keep. They're quite expensive because snow is quite expensive, so kind of to keep that in mind. How many zookeepers do we have? 1 zookeeper. Camel desert. But I'm going to put you on these 3. I'm going to hire another zookeeper. I'm going to put them on giraffes. I'm going to connect the path here over here, here. This is not a very optimal zoo, I have to say. Okay, so place some rocks. Suitability is high enough. Okay, for the next one. We already have camels. Let's look at our objectives. These 6 exhibits. Here. Let's do something crazy. We're going for Yeti. We're going for Yeti. This is not something I recommend, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I need a bit of Greystone here. Not too much. Just like that. I need quite some rocks. I like to use medium and small rocks for this because the big rocks, they don't do very well in elevation, and Yeti needs elevation. This is costing us quite a lot. Look at that. They're not the tips of hills. Don't really have a don't have a shelter. This. So cliffs and hills are a bit expensive. Should matter much. You can do a lot just without elevation. This should be fine. This should be fine. Okay, we got Yeti. This is not something I recommend, by the way. I don't know why I did that. I basically got the 2 most expensive ones. And maybe Moose is also expensive because coniferous floor is quite expensive as well, but we already have Moose. Okay, for the next one. Thompson Gazelle, let's just do the complete opposite spectrum of the whole animal thing. Because Thompson Gazelles are not very picky. You can just give them savanna grass and some water and they should be fine. I think you have you don't even need to think about the foliage. Just I will show you. Oh, you need more of the same type. Look, they're already very high suitability, but I do think we need some more just for the objective. This for objectives. Oh, at least 60. Okay, so you can mess it up. You can mess it up. These are cheapest, so we're going to use these. Yet he cannot find any food. That is because I did not sign Zookeeper 1 and Zookeeper 1. Here, go. Do that. So we got 6 months to complete this. So now it's just a waiting game. Come on, this side there. I think we can afford more giraffes. This one is male, female one. Can we afford it? Yeti. It's not big enough. Well, still high enough, the happiness. There's food over there. Come on. Let's see what 5 buildings we have. We do have this. We can place it over here. This will give us $50 for every food that we clean up. So we see this one's being cleaned up. If we pause, we have plus $50. And once this one's cleaned up, we have plus $100. We do for a restaurant. Let's build a restaurant. Let's sell this. We don't want this. We don't want this. We don't want trash cans. We just want a restaurant. We have 1 maintenance worker. We should clean up this. We do need to. Now restaurants are very good. They're much better than the food courts. As you can see, they sell the same thing. They're also toilets. So they refill the toiletry needs as well. And they also refill energy, which is also very important. Yeah, we're slowly getting more income from all the animal poop. So fountains are also something you want to place in your zoo because they give a lot of happiness. So we can place another fountain here and it will raise our guest happiness as well. We don't want guests walking long distances actually. So I think I'm going to remove some of the paths actually, because we don't want our guests to wander off. We don't want wandering guests. Wandering guests are unhappy guests, so we don't want that. We don't want them to do that. Just give them a small observation area here. Going to optimize this a bit. We don't need to because it's just one of the beginner missions. So yeah, we don't really need to optimize this as much. But in later scenarios, you do want to optimize it because it will make your life a lot easier playing the scenarios. Oh, little baby. Even more camels. This one was male. Jug. Another moose. So fountains, really good. See if we have any other fountains available. We don't, but we have a duck pond. Duck ponds are also very good. These three will all raise our happiness by, I believe, around plus 15 points for every guest that looks at them. So it's very, very good. Um, Zoo maps are also very good. We do have this fountain. We want to place this fountain there as well. Fountains are really, really good. I cannot stress this enough. More fountains means more happiness. Obelisk is also not as good as a fountain, but you can use it to raise the guest happiness a bit. I'm just filling this up with talk about Tycoon, just because waiting is not very productive. Our guest happiness is 88. Let's look at our research. What can we research? Research Bengal tigers. Some low funding. Also, can change this to 19 because guests will think it's very cheap. So it will attract more guests. It will attract more guests. So get more income because the guests think it's very cheap. Anything above this is like the normal price range. Anything above 50 is the expensive price range, so no guests will come to your zoo after that. That's really good objectives. Okay. Well, I'm researching white Bengal tiger now, so maybe we should go build a tiger exhibit just to kill the time. See if there are any more scenery. Observation areas are also very important. They also raise guest happiness. So rock observation area and the concrete observation area are the best observation areas you can use. It's not very aesthetically pleasing to like, use them together this way, but it will work. It will work because it's they give different boosts to different type of guests, different happiness boosts. You do want both of these guest types to get that boost. You have to mix the two up. As you can see, our happiness is growing. It's because of all the scenery that we put down. Elephant statues are also very good. So we want to place down an elephant statue over here. Also have an Asian elephant statue. It's also very good, also raises happiness. Maybe tour guide. There is research for tour guide. It was like tour guide training 1, I believe. Might be the only tour guide training, by the way. And what it does is it makes guests happier when they listen to the tour guide. So with that, I think we can go a bit. We don't have much cash left. Okay, so let's use the cheapest fence. Maybe wait a bit. We've been spending and spending and spending. But hey, our guest happiness is pretty high now, so okay. Are yetis are happy? Some people seem to have no trouble with keeping them happy. And I don't see why, because it's not that difficult to keep them happy. Maybe they start off with the grey stone base, that would be the problem, because you can see the icon here, it says that it's like grey stone, but they're really just snowy. You should start with a snow base instead of a grey stone base. It's a bit misleading. I think that is the biggest problem people have with Yeti. Slowly getting my cash. Also, there's no downsides to doing this. Just keep it away from the guests. It should be fine. There's no upkeep to this. Has no upkeep, so there is no downside to having the compost building. Let's look at the research. Yeah, we do want better food. Animal houses, they're fun to place, but fountains work just as well. I think we can. Let's first start with Bengal tigers. We cannot do hybrid. Glass is actually cheaper. Um, or we might just go for the cheapest plant. Yeah, I think you maybe want to buffer if you're not that good at the game. Yeah, 3 months left. You do want to have a buffer, like if you don't have all these animals happy, that you can rely on another animal to still complete the scenario. It is getting expensive. Very, very expensive. Don't think we can afford a tiger. Let's undo this. Let's wait a bit. So dirt paths are the cheapest. We have sand paths as well, but dirt paths are available from the start, so they're the cheapest option we have from the start. You're slowly getting more money. do want to go for the cheapest option because our budget is not, too high. I'm splitting this up. Okay, now this is a trick you can use where there are already there's already foliage, the same grid. You can add more foliage, but I don't think this tiger needs that. Yeah, needs that. All right. We want white Bengal tiger. That's just let's spend our money. Start up the grid. So usually when you are very low on money, you can like sell some things, but there aren't really things over here to sell. I think we should lower our research. Uh, we can keep this research going on. Okay, so we're spending a lot of money. Yes, I know. I know. Oh, and happy guests. Okay. Okay. Guests are saying the entrance fee is a really good value. Yeah, we're getting more money. We only have one month left to complete this, so right, I believe. We have just spent our money on things we didn't need, so that is why we are running so low on money. If you didn't buy all the fountains, if you didn't make a big tiger exhibit, to be fair, it's a bit more optimized now because the guests can see, like, inside an exhibit at least from the start. I mean, they can probably see gazelles as well. But I think this is a bit redundant. Can make that okay. Research. clean trash more efficiently. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. Because we don't have any trash cans. We don't have any trash, we don't produce trash because we only use restaurants. Guest happiness was not part of the scenario. No. So we can sell all these things. 400. Yeah. It was something we didn't need to spend. Yeah, this is 1000 that we lost. This was already there. Another 500. Yeah. This shows that you just need to think about what you place and where you place it. You need to play as efficiently as possible. And this is not it. This is not efficient play. I'm sorry, people. I shouldn't go that wild with all the fountains. You know, fountains are good. I cannot stress this enough. Fountains are really good. But for this zoo, this many fountains, with this budget, no, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. Now it's really just a waiting game. So the restaurant is doing quite well. Also, these observation areas, they also cost the money. Let's see how much we lost with that. Where are they? So, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He lost $6,000 just on placing observation areas. Yeah. Don't spend $6,000 on observation areas, people. Oh, tigers giving birth. They're so tiny. Very cute for a pixelated animal. There's only 1 month left. Oh yes, I suppose I didn't count that right. We're getting our money back eventually. Look, we did waste some money, but at least our guest happiness is very high. It was not part of the objectives, it wasn't part of the scenario, but we did it. We did it. Come on. Just a few more days. look at the ambient birds. Look at the poopy house. Poopy house. That's poopy house. Let's rename that. Alright. By the way, this was already placed before I started the scenario. Stick for observation area. Stick for observation area is also uh, good observation area. It's not as good as the rock observation area or the concrete observation area, but it will work. It will work. So you can use this as a cheaper alternative to the rock observation area. Yeah, it's not as expensive, but it doesn't have the same happiness modifiers. Happiness modifiers aren't as good. Yeah, so the reason why the guests are standing still over here is because they can now see the exhibit right when they enter the zoo. And ideally you want to have your guests see animals all the time. So yeah, so this was a bit of an optimization. I don't really know how much optimized it is because the exhibit extends to here as well, and I don't think they can see this area. Guests cannot see this area. Maybe if they stand over here they can see it, but not over here. So they can, I think, only see the tigers when they feed, because the food is placed here. So I believe they can see like 10 blocks, 10 squares away from where they're standing. So if I enable grid, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think they can see into here. Okay, that isn't that bad. That isn't that bad. Slowly but surely we are going to complete the first scenario in the game. I really hate how there was this set time that you have to complete it in, and it's not like if you complete it earlier you can like finish the scenario earlier. You still have to wait the set time that they've given you. That is something I don't really like about this game, but you know, I suppose it kind of adds to the challenge because you have to micro your zoo after it has grown. You have to keep that status that you have. You have to keep the stats of the animal happiness, the guest happiness. You have to keep that up, and that on itself is sometimes a bit of a challenge, but shouldn't be a problem, really. Not for scenarios like these, actually. So, nah. It's being healed. So all the animals that we have, we cannot get any more. But if okay, I've unlocked everything in the game. I can place Triceratops. Don't do this, by the way. You can activate it by with the cheat code, Invitation Scroll. But if you are limited to 2 Tycoon things, not dinosaur digs. Oh, I've completed the scenario, so everything's unlocked, but normally you only have Zoo Tycoon things in Zoo Tycoon scenarios and not dinosaur digs things and not marine mania things. So that means that you can place Triceratops, but the Zookeeper won't be able to take care of it because they will never hatch. Zookeeper also cannot take care of dinosaurs. If you're playing complete collection, that is. Now original Zoo Tycoon, we don't have dinosaur digs, so we don't have marine mania. Zookeeper can take care of the Triceratops. So you might be able to sort of soft lock yourself if you really mess it up, but no. Let's go to the main menu. Seaside Fill Zoo. This is going to be more of the same, really. Another 6 months to waste. But now we need 5 exhibits, and we actually need to take care of the guest happiness as well. So please note that it says exhibits and not animal species. So we do need to make separate exhibits. I should not pause it. I should not pause it because that would just take us more time. Okay, so here are some things already filled in. Let's see if we have restaurant unlocked. We do have restaurants unlocked, but that means we're going to sell these, sell all of these. We don't need all of this. We can sell that. Gift stand. We can keep the gift stand. Let's place the restaurant over here. Maybe later compost pooling. Oh, we do have quite some money. Okay, we are going to place it. Okay, so let's see, fountains. Let's just place a fountain over here. We do want our guests to see a fountain at the start because they spawn with 75 happiness guests, and we do want them to raise that happiness. So we do want a higher happiness for them because every new guest is going to lower our average happiness rating. We don't want that. We don't want a low happiness rating. What did I do? Just like that, okay. No Thompson gazelles. Also only. Are they happy? They're quite happy. They need higher suitability though, so we're going to give them that. They don't want sand, I believe so. Yeah. Wait. No, we're gonna wait with the zookeepers. Going to wait a bit. Some money we don't need to spend. I was really going for a big savannah exhibit, but then I remembered we don't want multi-species exhibits. We don't want multi-species exhibits, so going to cut this in half. What happened to the audio? Oh. Look, they're still happy. There's too much fresh water. Yeah, okay. Need to get that suitability up. Just clicking everywhere. This one is the cheapest option. Oh, of course, this one is cheaper, but we don't want two of these. Alright, so you'd expect that the grass is cheaper than a bush, but no, bushes are cheaper. Let's use our trick. Let's not use small rocks. Gonna use medium rocks. Alright, so they're happy enough. They got 80 precisely. Exactly 80. So, dirt paths. Can sell most of this. We do want to keep access to the restaurant, but we don't really need this for now. Maybe let's keep it. Let's keep it. So we already have savanna here, so let's not waste that savanna grass that we bought. Should better optimize this. Now I have to walk over here. Okay, I think it's time for a Zookeeper. Suitability is quite high already, but I do still want to place some rocks just to make them a bit heavier. We don't actually want this. This is not ideal because this part is not visible to the guests. Maybe we want to change this. No, we want to place it over here to increase the surface area of this. I mean, not the surface area, the points that connect with the savanna grass, because now they have the more chance to just hang out over here. This is quite not enough savanna grass, too much fresh water. Oh yes, of course, there's too much fresh water, because it used to be this full area here. Okay, so we want to remove this. This seems to be a bit of a desert area over here. We don't actually need all these benches. Don't need lamps. They will raise the happiness a little bit, but not by much. So we don't really need that. Still got death mode on. So okay, you should not be able to remove these. Yeah, they aren't really looking at the. Well, they are. Yes, they're looking at the fountain. Ooh, ooh, okay. So, our next animal. I feel like we can make use of the dirt over here as well. But first, going to use this to make a Dromedary camel exhibit. So we already got the foliage. They don't need a lot of foliage, so not enough shelters, too much sand, not enough dirt. Do they need water? Yes, they need a little bit of water. Only two tiles. Okay. Amount of foliage is a bit. This is cheaper actually. No, already have enough foliage. Yeah, yes, it's not. This one is still the cheapest option, so we're going to use that. Let's go for Zookeeper. Alright, so let's see. Our guest happiness is okay. Animal happiness is okay as well. 5 exhibits, well we got 3 right now. It's already February. So we don't want to guess walking over here, I think. Unless we place something here that keeps them busy. We can place another fountain, I believe. Here we have, let's remove the lamp to get a fountain. Don't want to remove the prickly pear cactus. Do we? No, we don't. We also don't want to remove it over here. We want to remove this. We do want to remove this. Oh, what are you doing? Okay. Another thing, we need to change this to 19. No unhappy guests. The restaurants have a very big capacity, so it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I think we should now go to this area again. because we can place warthogs. Might want to place warthogs. I don't know, maybe we want to place something over here. And we don't want to make them walk too much, guests. So, thinking. What stuff do we have? Two. Okay, we can assign. Got more money. Got more money. Okay. So they need a lot of dirt. I also need some savannah grass. So placing all this grass with savannah grass. They need water as well, right? Yes. Yes. Oh, that's too much water. So let's take a look. The burrow is quite expensive. Small burrow is more expensive than a concrete shelter, but it has lower capacity as well. So let's just concrete shelter. It's the best option we have. Oh, that is too much already. Let's do this. It's quite a lot of rocks. So, well, anyway, I should stop adding more rocks. I think what they want to teach you is how to make efficient use of the area, because there's grass over here. We could place bison over here. Don't think we're going to do that because we have this desert area, so we can place Gemsbok over here. I think we should do that. And then call it a day. I misaligned that. Who didn't see that? Gemsbok. Here we go. Alright. So, Gemsbok, they need dirt. Need some dirt. Not too much, right? Oh, that's quite a lot of dirt. Oh, right. They need some savannah grass. Too much already. Need water, they need water. Okay, that's enough water. Let's hire a zookeeper. Don't have any maintenance workers. Maybe we want one maintenance worker just to keep the fences okay when we might overlook it. I mean, everything fits inside of my screen, so we should be able to micro the decaying fences. See which one is the cheapest. And the bush is the cheapest. Okay, that's enough. Can this. That's enough as well. And concrete shelter. Yes, we all have concrete shelters. We do have all the objectives completed. 3 months. We have 3 months left and we already have completed all the objectives. and we do have some cash to spare. So I think that we can now just, go for some research. I think we can max our research. We can max our research probably. Um, we really want to fill this up. Something, maybe an animal house. We want to raise our guest happiness a bit by placing a zoo map. Guest happiness is already very high, so we don't need actually another zoo map. We don't need to waste our money on observation areas, like in a previous scenario where I accidentally overspent. Um, so animal houses cost upkeep, I believe, depending on which things you place. You need to research them. You need to research the animal houses. So no animal houses now. We can place a carousel. It's just very iconic for Tycoon. Music. Um, yeah. So as I was saying, we should uh, get some buffer exhibits, as I like to call it. Buffer exhibits are for making sure that you can complete a scenario if you're having trouble with the scenario. But don't have trouble with the scenario at the moment, but anything could happen. What? Cannot assign tour guide. That's strange. Strange. Be careful that we do not limit the access to the restaurant that we have. Maybe we can afford another restaurant, but don't really think we need that right now. So you know what? Let's connect this, and then we should make a little bit of a bison exhibit. Oh, we have insect house right now. Could use this space more efficiently. Let's see. Do you have any scenery objects that we can use? We have a duck pond. Let's place the duck pond. This will raise our happiness as well. Here we go, bison. We're just going to show off what you can do in this scenario. Maybe you want a different combination of animals. Maybe you don't want to copy what I did. So, broadleaf bush. Here we go. Oh, that's too much already. Okay. Thorn acacia tree is now available. They have enough water, they need a bit more water. Okay, that is enough water. Okay, rocks, 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 rocks. Guess what? We're probably going to go for concrete shelter once again. Medium concrete shelter. Or maybe wait, it was just called concrete shelter. Yes, it just concrete shelter. Okay. Alright. More animals of the same type. They're going to make more animals of the same type. If all goes well. Problem is, with a bigger zoo, you have less control for your guests. Want another tour guide? Do want another tour guide? Because if I have only one, they're kind of gonna be concentrated in one place. I don't want that. That's already been assigned to that one. Nutritional animal food is now available. Sometimes you do want to look at your guest distribution of your zoo. Don't think your zoo is large enough that it really will become a problem, but you know, you have to keep pay attention to that. So far they seem evenly distributed. Now it's just a waiting game. Again, most of these scenarios are just waiting. Some take 6 months, some take 12 months. So, especially some of the 12-month scenarios, they're really just a waste of time. Private house is now available. Now they're throwing up. Guests are throwing up. There might be too much poop somewhere. I don't know where. How much money did we make? We did not make that much money with the poop. Let's see what other animals we have. Already got zebras, yes. These really are the easiest animals to keep in this scenario. You can also go for anteaters, but you have to pay for all the rainforest flora, so something you have to keep in mind. Deciduous forest is it's a bit expensive, as you can see. So rainforest flora costs 50. Deciduous is 80. Coniferous is 80 as well. So they really are the most expensive exhibits, I think. Well-built and snowy exhibits as well, because snow is 100 per tile. So we don't have any tundra animals right now available, so jaguars, giant anteaters. You know what, we can go for anteaters, just to show that you can win this with anteaters. One strange thing about anteaters is that They eat hay in this game. They don't eat insects. And there is insectivore chew as an available food type, but it's only used with dinosaurs somehow. So can I misplace that again? Wait, wait. Cost me more money to change it back. Is that nonsense? Too much dirt. Oh, they don't need water. They don't need water. Oh, they do need water. Okay, so let's see, but not this one. I want this one. That one's close by, so because South American land is a stump, but it takes up a lot of space. Is that good? Is that bad? I think you don't want them to take up too much space. So I'm going for all more trees. I forgot, they don't want rocks at all. At all. You could use burrow, you could use concrete shelter. I'm not even going to bother with shelters. Sometimes you can just get away without shelters. Without any having to place any of them. But guests are quite happy. I forgot to assign my tour guides, but it won't matter, honestly, it won't matter. Now we just have to wait 1 month. But we have completed the second scenario in the game. It's not that difficult, to be honest. Later scenarios, they are difficult, more difficult at least. So we needed 5, we got 7. We needed 5 exhibits, I mean, I need to complete my sentences. We needed 5 exhibits, we got 7. These are all the most viable options in this scenario. You could go for moose, but it's quite expensive. You could go for jaguar. Jaguars are maybe a bit too picky if you're not that familiar with the game, so you could use Yeti. Wait, Yeti is Tundra. Okay, we got 1 Tundra animal, never mind. Okay, Yeti is... somehow it's difficult for some players to go for Yeti. I don't know why. It's and really the trick is to get the restaurant as well. You don't even need the benches. Another trick was using the dirt path, because dirt is the cheapest path that there is. Another trick that we used was fountains and the zoo map, because they are scenery objects that give a lot of happiness. All fountains give +15 happiness to guests. And another important thing was we raise the happiness as soon as possible as the guests come in. by placing an exhibit close to the entrance and placing a fountain or another scenery object close to the entrance, because if your happiness of your guest is higher than 75, any new guests will lower the average happiness, and we want to increase that as soon as possible. And then a carousel, just for fun. I don't know the stats of a carousel. Maybe you want to see the stats of our game. Maybe that is important for your own research on the game. Rock Cave is now available. Let's take a look at the Rock Cave. Rock Cave costs 500, has the same capacity as a concrete shelter. So this is really just for aesthetic value. Really doesn't matter all that much. Actually, most of these are just for aesthetic value. If you want to be efficient, you just use this one. And maybe if you've researched a large one, you can switch to a large one, depending on your income as well. But no. And we did max out our funding for research, so spending money is not something you should be afraid of in this scenario, or any beginner scenario really, except if you overspend with observation areas. If you spend 6,000 on observation areas, that's a bit concerning. Don't play like that. Yes, so here comes my son 3. They got a baby. Zoom in on the baby. We won. We completed the scenario. Let's see, for how long have we played? 1.5 hours. You know what? I think this will be enough for a first walkthrough video of Zoo Tycoon, of a 20-year-old game. You know what? This should be fine. This should all be fine. Okay. Gonna stop the stream.